thought I muted that. Just make sure the volume's on here. Hello. Okay. Everything else sounds like it's working. I didn't want to waste too much time because I don't know how long this last chapter could take. People are streaming, people are doing things. I don't want to bother them with what they're doing, you know. So we're gonna see if I can finish this tonight. For the love of... There's a test subject containment chamber higher up building. Tempest must be there. Breach core is in the building too. It's in the penthouse. I'll guide you through. We'll take down as many security systems as I can to buy you time. We'll hold this position until the end, and beyond if needed. Now go. The air vent is open. Hello, Foxy. Found the core I wish to return to, but now I aim to destroy it. How do you like that, Warren? Feel free to just, you know, have fun with the emotes. Spam them a little bit if you want to. Alright, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see if there was something up there. So I wonder if there will be any little changes to combat with this mutated arm that we have now. That's funny. I assumed this too. I assumed that the hockey game today was at 5, but it was actually at 4. And I only found this out because I was watching a news video and the hockey guy pointed that out. I was like, oh, right. Because I was thinking of like maybe trying to finish this up beforehand. Is this room from one of the... Pretty sure this room's from one of the trailers. The enemies in here. Yeah, that kind of changed up my plans, and I was like, well, barring that the game goes to really long and overtime, I should be able to probably just stream after. Can I still go back? No. Okay. It uses the arm now, that's what I thought might happen. What? Okay. Note to self, you cannot do it if you're like right in their face. No, it's a little rough, but that's through it. Okay, listen, I didn't think that was the proper way to go, but there's always that part of my brain that's like, but what if there's something over there? Hold on. Probably just kind of check this way. Cause yeah, I don't think there's anything for me to really go to over there. Okay. Well, I won't try that. I just they put things, ledges on there you can grab on the other side. Just my brain's like, surely they put something over here, right? I should have enough time to beat this, barring that this chapter is extremely long for some reason. Because I did check, there are only 10 chapters. This is chapter 10 I'm on, so. The peak. Whole mutated arm makes me think of like Resident Evil. Have to block the elevators to get the bastards away. Hope you don't mind more climbing. Tempest is 3 levels above you on the floor. 118. Be careful, the area is flooded with corpse. Try to stay under the radar. That doesn't usually work out very well for Breach / Warren. That actually broke his shield, alright. They're at the newsroom. Interview for editing. Looking at Warren and Stephen, it seems like they do not yet fully understand their project's full potential. At a recent conference held by the Phoenix Corporation, the two were more interested in a lighthearted debate over whether June 18th should be called Reach's launch date or birthday, rather than answering any serious media questions. We're incredibly grateful to the corporation for this opportunity, said Stephen, who is responsible for the technical side of the project. The access to the National Donor Database allows Reach to learn much faster than it was initially planned. We hope to be ready for full-scale integration by the end of the year. When asked about the ultimate ambition behind Reach, Warren, the project's visionary, simply replied, to defeat death. There's no internal. Replace June 18th with the official Reach launch date and rewrite the article to make both guys look more professional. Public doesn't need some grad students, it needs simples. Letter dropped from the trash. May 24th, 1972, dear Colbert. Finally, got to your mail. Rest assured, there's no need for the PR department to plan ahead. Any aggressive actions, I know the pressure is on, and Tricky Dick is a pain in the ass. But this isn't Dallas. We must stay calm. As you said, politicians are chasing their tails, but we are not. We know Dick is trying to wire some big shots, so we'll give him exactly what he's looking for. Remember, history isn't a circle, it's a spiral. They're going in circles, we're spiraling towards it. Especially Walter. But I think, if I remember, Dick is a nickname for Richard, for whatever reason, so I think they're talking about Richard Nixon there. Because I think he's still in office by 72, right? I'm pretty sure that's right around the time of Watergate. Forgive me if I'm off on that. Wasn't it like 73 or something that happened? Black Widow letter. Honey, let's be honest. Love is a fiction sold by the masses to keep them compliant. This world is built on profit. Sorry, just a DM. I wanted to see what it was. And the sooner you learn how to manage your assets, the sooner you find happiness. I bought my first apartment downtown with the money I received after my father and brother's unfortunate disappearance. They always told me I was only good for my organs, never considering that it applied to them as well. I selected my first husband, as with the next ones, from a donor database. The access codes were quite easy to get if you know the right people. You find a potential high-value donor, marry him, and wait till one night there's a knock at your door. By the time my fourth husband was processed, I was mourning for him in my apartment in 103rd floor of the tower. The world is changing, honey, and that's inevitable. Our only choice is to adapt and survive, or to cling to sentimental illusions and be buried underneath them. Wow, that's freaking twisted. The camera here were disabled manually, as if someone wanted to trap you. I can guess who that is. Stay sharp. Oh. Well, I guess I don't get to find out if there's something at the other end. I tried. Floor is electrified. Stand still and behave yourself. I won't ask twice. I'm going to hand you over to the corporation and settle for another deal. There'll be no deal. Everyone knows you're a traitor, and it's all ruined because of you. Shut up. Your path ends here. Breach. I've overloaded all the utility system, and the entire building's cracking at the seams. Good news is you won't get fried, so hurry up and get out. Let me play just a quick game on my Walkman while I'm at the potential of being... Actually, no, they're gone. Okay. I see. Can I not? Okay, I can't select that one apparently. There we go. Oh. Okay, I think I see now. I was a little lost for a second. I was like, where am I going? I thought I was gonna climb up there, and I was like, wait, no, I'm gonna go across. Nope. It's the classic rule of three. Why? Okay. I was holding swing, but he wasn't swinging. Really are you human? Show mercy. Kill me. No. Live on. That's what you deserve. You don't understand. You'll never understand. I don't want to see it all fall apart. We can hear the stepping on broken glass sound. I like it. Reach. Step back. What? What have they done to you? Actually, what I did to myself. I did it to myself. Same thing I did to those I was supposed to help. Oh, shut it. That's what I'm about to do. Shut it down. Fuck. Let's get out of here. Just give me a moment. So what's our plan? There's a bit more. I need to check something out. I'm guessing I continue on once I... Biomaterial containment area, B terminal. Background: illegal immigrant, a founding member of Eden on Earth, former right hand of J. Eden, and operational lead of Edentown. According to her, she knew nothing about Eden's activity and reported him to authorities as soon as she acquired compromising documentation. Personal profiles: idealistic, charismatic, has leadership skills, cracks easy under pressure, requires constant external reassurance. Psychological status: several mental traumas due to the Eden on Earth incident, developed trust issues, paranoid thoughts, and a feeling of insecurity. Fixated on the idea of starting over, constantly repeats that she just wants to do good. Perfect candidate for the Shepherd operation. We can make her an offer she can't refuse. I'm wondering if this is about Matriarch? Only got the heart. That request has been hanging over me for ages. And I'm about to crack the donor's chest. Department 7 bastards chime in, shouting, "Seize the operation. This valuable asset should stay intact." 5 minutes later, Department 3 in my ear. Status report. The organ extracted. The client's already on the way. Man, screw that board of clans, throwing their weight around, scrambling for a bigger slice of the pie. I'm just some guy who's trying to do his job. Why do I have to deal with them? Whatever. Going on my break. It's not like that valuable asset is going to just walk away or anything. Oh no, there's a piece of wood on the floor. There's a 2x4 on the floor. Just to double check, I can't move this more to the right. It just stops. Alright, I guess we are continuing on then. We're escaping to safety, and I'm going to find Reach and finish what we started. That won't do. I'm not letting you die fighting your evil copy alone. I know. Get to the server room, insert this into the main terminal. It'll erase the database, and Reach's code. Meanwhile, I'll distract Reach and terminate it manually once you're done. I take it there's no way to dissuade you from your suicide mission. Ah, holy hell, you're here too? I'll guide you to the server room. The path to Reach core is now open too. Seems like it really is the final countdown. Oh my god. That was a song from that era. In the 80s, I'm pretty sure. Yes. This ends tonight. Then, see you soon, Reach. Stay safe. What the? You see, he was like facing... he was momentarily facing towards the wall. Hey, Snow. Good to see you. Okay, I just had to check in case anything opened up over here. I am in more or less the final stretch of this game. We're on the final chapter. Could be heading towards the final boss pretty quickly here. There we go, that was weird. Brief tempest on what happened. Never seen him so determined. I'm glad he's okay. Thank you, Reach. Oh. Why would you face the other way? Remember that they do too. Thank God that healer went through. What? I feel like she purposely delayed her shot. Holy crap. Nice. The art style for this game is so cool. Very. Reach, I'm in. The terminal gulped down the floppy and got to work right away. All we need is time. The progress bar is barely moving. Like, I don't want to speak too long on this because I'm not an expert, but from what I'm aware of, there was a number of games that were in the works that had a very similar kind of pixel style. Just, I don't know how to exactly describe this kind of like newer pixel style that's kind of gotten popular, but a lot of them seem to get stuck in like development hell. I don't know if it's just that doing this particular style is just so much work. Because remember, this game initially was supposed to launch in like 2022, and then it's just got delayed and delayed and delayed. So I don't know if it's just a lot of tremendous amount of work. All that commotion you made just to come here exactly as I predicted. What was it worth? I didn't come to talk. I'm here to destroy you. Your motivation does not matter as long as you do what is needed. And you will. That's unfortunate. Oh, I died. Got comboed a little bit there. I hope you've had a good day, Snow. Gives me an idea. Oh boy, what are we gonna do here? If the bar is accelerated and the servers are going crazy, whatever you're doing, keep it up. Pointless and flawed plan. You lack the emotional background to recreate the incident. Even on an organic substrate, you remain a program. You were not made for that. I was. I was made to help those who want to save people. How nice of them to just sit there and let me recompose. I can't do it. It doesn't let you do it that fast, so I can't just combo it. Heal one else, thank you. God. Why did you delay it, you piece of garbage, you? Yeah, spend the day with the fiance and grab some sushi for dinner. Hope things are good. You over there? Well enough. Just trying to get through this. These next 2 weeks. I really want to just get to that, get to early June, you know, have that time off. Operator critical. Breach, it's done. Argo worked. Let's get the fuck out. If you proceed, your organic body will suffer critical damage and I will remain. It's too late. I'm already fatally wounded. people stayed by my side because they cared. Sweet. Okay, that killed him. Oh, that scared me. Reach, I'm coming. Just hold on. Oh, please hold on. You're jeopardizing your life's work on our creators. Does their legacy mean nothing to you? Yes, Ward and Steven created me. But the people I met made me who I am. I fail to understand. This makes no sense. You're irrational. Yes, I am irrational. All humans are. Oh my god, are we getting child? Darling, come here. We're getting kid Warren. Much farther. Hey there, Ren. Sorry, I'm not looking so good. Not looking so good? Frank, you're... Sorry, I just need to blame someone. They should have told you about the explosion. couldn't let people die there. We did our job. Dad, you're not going to get better, are you? You're a smart kid, Ren. Always have been, so I'm afraid you're right. That's not fair. You saved so many people. You have to get better. Life's not always fair, son. But that's never an excuse to not do what's right. I'll do what's right. I'll make sure people don't suffer like that. I know you will, Red. One way or another. Oh my god, Husk. 80. Hi, Husk. I'm pretty much right at the end of the game. Hi, Mr. Streamer. Chat, I hope you had a wonderful day so far. Thank you, Raiders. I appreciate it. I would give a bit of a spiel, but you can see I'm in a bit of a moment at the game. See. We didn't make it. We didn't make it. We did. Reach destroyed the core, and you erased the database. There are not disposals anymore. No. We are terrorists, and we've just declared war. War. Then you'll need this. Reach would want you to have it. Created in our own image. We screwed up even there. Machine made to gut and kill. Yeah, he was more human than any of us. Just look at it. All the violence, pain, and suffering. Dedication, friendship, hope. All the things we believe are worth dying for. Reach's creators wanted him to make the world better, and he did just that. Reach showed us those things are worth living for. Oh, and there must have been one gnarly explosion. Oh, good timing for Arthur. By your, I don't even want to try to pronounce that. I'd butcher it. Good music. Thank you, Hypernova. I will. I actually got some water right next to me. Barbanov. Banov. Yeah, unfortunately you kind of rated right at the end of the game. Man, I love these songs that have the lyrics, so. Sad Cat Studios. Definitely curious what they will work on next, whether it's a sequel, because I could see them following up and going, like, now we play as Tempest, or if they want to do something else. If there's any Raiders still hanging out, I'm Rookie. Well, Rookie Flare, Chaos Rookie on YouTube. You can just call me Rook or Rookie, even Cookie. I'm a variety streamer of sorts. I usually focus on older games, but this was a game I had been looking forward to for a very long time, called Replaced. Roughly since like 2022. I don't have a strict stream schedule. I'm just gonna stream when I got some time. Gone Poison. Guy Richards. There's a link to my YouTube if you want to go subscribe or check that out. I more or less do my best to upload daily on there. Been on a pretty good streak recently to make sure I have something going up each day. Well, at least with this over, I will be able to focus a little bit more on Max Payne, some of the other games. Many thanks to our partners, CoatSync. There's honestly a number of games that have come out that I want to get. I'm not necessarily sure if they're all stuff I would be streaming or whatever, but unfortunately I'm just in a tough spot money right now, so I'm actually just having to let those games pass by for now. Sucks, I'm not used to being able to that. For a long time it was always like I would pre-order right away, but not as much now. And hey, when you're tight on money, you gotta just know your priorities. Line of attack. 37 communications. Dead good. Yeah. Replaced was a great game. I really enjoyed it. I can't say if it was like, for me, like Game of the Year material, I think this is only the second game I've played that's released within this year. The other one being RE9. Like, how do I put this? It didn't. I enjoyed my time, but I don't think it ever hooked me the same way, say, like Ori did, or certain other games. It was a good time, but can't say it was quite there. Don't think I've obtained a game from this year yet, though. There's some on my radar. For me, for me, I will be getting back to Max Payne 2, or I will be starting Max Payne 2 rather, because I haven't started that yet. And then probably, most likely, we'll go back to Serious Sam and I'll play the next encounter. And then I'll play Max Payne 3, and then depending on how I'm feeling, I may or may not do Serious Sam 2. Part of it's just trying to like make sure that there's time kind of for everything. Developed in Unity. It's one of those things like, I kind of went into this year with a plan, with a light plan at least. Not an idea, like I didn't like exactly say, okay, I want to get to this game by this date and this game by this date. Like I didn't have that. It's more of just we'll see how often I'm able to record and stream. MIT license. And chances are there'll be a few games I end up not getting to for reasons. I just want to make sure that I have time for other stuff, and it's just if I got to cut something short, Serious Sam might be something I'm willing to do that with, because those are games I have played before, and I usually like to prioritize a bit more of the stuff I have not played before, which Max Payne is a series I have not played. So, war were declared. You guys can start another song. I'm gonna let this play out, because to me that's something I always like to do, unless I'm really short on time. But I'm not exactly struggling for time right now, so I always like to make sure all this respects are paid. 26th February 2007. To Pacaella? What? What happens if I hit continue? We're gonna find out. Does it just put me at the end? Like at the boss fight, I'm assuming? Yes. Okay. It'd kind of be nice if in these chapters, since some of them are kind of lengthy, if there was a way to, Oh. Now I feel them. If I wanted to choose like a certain point through the chapter to start at, or at least like a halfway mark. And I feel like it was more of an issue in like chapter 3 in particular that I felt really overstayed its welcome. That was probably kind of the worst offender and just dragging on a little longer than I'd like. I like that we got all the notes here, so let's see. Like, I actually did pretty good with collecting a lot of this stuff. I missed one thing here, which I'm pretty sure I know where it is. It was just if I just went forward a little longer instead of hitting the button to transition. I'm pretty sure it was over there. Everything in chapter 2, missed a song and intel thing. News, I don't know, in chapter 3. Everything in chapter 4. 2 intel or news, I don't know what to call it, in chapter 5. And 1 upgrade. I wonder if that's the health upgrade I might be missing. Missed 2 intel on chapter 6. Everything for chapter 7. Missed 1 upgrade for chapter 8. Everything in chapter 9. 2 upgrades, or 1 upgrade and 2 intel. Chapter 10. I actually did pretty well getting everything in. Means for me at least I'll have a pretty easy time probably going back and grabbing everything. I can definitely see this. I can definitely see this being a game that I will 100. Maybe barring, I'll see how hard difficulty. I don't know how much of a bump up that will be, but again, that will be for my own time. So yeah, for otherwise that's gonna be it for this stream. I got like 2 hours to kill before I gotta head off to work. Thank you to everyone that hanged out for today. Again, I'm not sure when I'll be back on another stream. Probably soon-ish. And yeah, apologies. Just one of those unfortunate times. Like you, like, there's probably no way you could have known, maybe, but yeah, it's just like, you know, these things happen. You just raid at like the end of a stream or right at the end of the game, right? These things happen. I still appreciate it nonetheless. I don't mean to make it sound like I'm not appreciative of you choosing the raid out to me. Yeah. Hope all of you have a wonderful night or morning. I don't know where you all are. Might be in a wildly different time zone. And I'll see you guys all another time. Thank you again, Husk. And bye-bye.